Okay, lovey, what do we got today?
How have friendships changed in the modern world?
Well, I think in the past, friendships were more personal in a sense. I mean, I don't mean that they were less connected. I mean, they were actually, you had to be in person more. And today, you can be friends with someone around the world. You can interact with them. You can have just as much in terms of communication, maybe even more than you had in the past. But what you don't necessarily have is that in-person contact. I think you end up with kind of superficial friends, your work friends or the friends from the bar, when in the past you had lifetime friends. And now most of my friends are online, they're around the world, they're not even in my town anymore.
Mine too. I chat a lot. Most of my social interaction is around the world. And there's one I chat with here in Sacramento. We've never even suggested meeting for coffee.
So you have one here in town, someone you know,
regular chat buddy, yeah.
A chat buddy, a pen pal, but
Yes.
It's here in town. But that's not the friendship, the type of friendship you're looking for. You just want to be able to communicate like you're halfway around the world. It's not what's important. I think that's what's changed in the modern world versus, so we say, generations past. We forget, or we don't know. Many of us don't know that it hasn't been that long since even the telephone has been a common item.
Yes.
Mail, a good mail service was the best you could hope for in the previous generations. And a couple hundred years ago, even not that long ago, you could take a year to get a mail sent somewhere and to get it come back. And by the time you get news is 6, 7, 9 months old. And today we know everything, the minute it happens. Sometimes you get to end up with, what someone has for dinner or what kind of coffee they ordered that afternoon. Would you really care? But at the same time, it's a connection that you don't get. You don't get to go to coffee with them, so you get to kind of experience coffee with them, sort of. And I'm not saying one thing's better or worse. It's the world evolves, times change. We all adapt, we all learn. And some of these things will kind of readapt, we'll go back to old ways or some hybrid way of it because we've gone too far, and we'll swing back to a more personal life. I suspect that's coming, where many of us go back to wanting more personal connections. But it'll never go back to the way it was. It's not possible. It'll be adding to, enhancing our relationships rather than distracting from them. We'll find new ways to make them more fulfilling rather than have them be draining. And that is your daily dose of love.